All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we are going to talk about Deontay Wilder, Oleksandr Usyk, and Tyson Fury. Word on the street is that Usyk wants no smoke, but I think that may not be right. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the heavyweight division. We have the return of the great one, and that is Deontay Wilder, Bronze Bomber Wilder, who won this weekend in his fight against Robert Helenius in absolutely just wild style, man. Man, that is an exciting fighter. Before I get into the details of it with him and Oleksandr Usyk and what happens next, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for continuing, or new supporter, new to the channel, please let me thank you for watching the video. Please accept my invitation to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we release more videos. Also, I want to say thank you to subscribers. Specifically in this video, I'm going to thank Q Lee, who always comes through in the live streams, in the super chats, and in the Cash App. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support of the channel over time. It really is what makes the channel click. So thank you very much. And also, you guys can support on a super thank, which is below this video. All right, so let's get into this. Deontay Wilder is a very special fighter. Very special fighter. One of the most unique specimens that I've seen in all of my time watching boxing, which has been a very long time. And actually one of the most unique characters that I've seen in all of the sports that I've watched, man. There's just some people that just have just the ability to do some things that are just otherworldly. Like, I'm sure there's some young kids now that, people say this about, but like, back when Vince Carter, the basketball player, was coming out of North Carolina, coming into the NBA, it was just like, man, this guy literally can jump as high as he wants to jump, man. Jumping over the top of people's heads, just jump from way out, just a special talent, where I would look at guys like Michael Jordan, and I thought Michael Jordan could really jump, and these other guys could really jump. But when Vince Carter came around, it was like, wow, that guy right there is just very different. So that is a scenario with Deontay Wilder, who came back after his 2 losses to Tyson Fury with a fight with Robert Helenius, which was a good comeback matchup for him. It was somebody who was coming off back-to-back wins by knocking out Adam Kwanecki. Good solid heavyweight, not super top tier heavyweight, but a good heavyweight. And Deontay Wilder coming off of that layoff, not much of a layoff, actually coming off of those losses. Getting back in the ring with a guy like that, perfect way to go about it, in my opinion. But the thing that was very special about it was the fact that this guy literally, I don't know what this dude gets his power from, because he was falling on his back foot, moving away, bounces off the ropes in a very short right hand, and the entire match is over just like that. Just one of the special things that you see in boxing that you don't get from almost anybody else, man. I guess maybe you get that from Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is also somebody that will just end it with one shot, which makes him special as well. Deontay Wilder, though, it just seems like, man, it's just, I don't know, man. It's like it's like a taser in his hand or something, man, because it just completely shuts the guy off. So really happy to see, how he looked in the bout. Looked very light on his feet for the first, for the first 2 minutes and 50 seconds of it. I think he landed 3 punches, hit the entire bout, and one of them was a knockout punch. I mean, that is in itself who has a 30% knockout punch percentage in a boxing match. Like, who does that, man? Just 3, like, people can say you're like the quickest knockout ever, but I think that may be close to the quickest, the fewest punches ever thrown in a match to get a knockout. I mean, landed in a fight to get a knockout. 3. Amazing. But anyway, so what goes on next? Okay, so after the bout is over, Deontay Wilder says that he wants to go for the belts immediately. He wants to see Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk said if he can't get a Tyson Fury bout, that he would fight Deontay Wilder. And there's reports out there that, that Oleksandr Usyk, is backing out of it because he didn't, actually go to the match to see, Deontay Wilder in New York City. My personal take on that is I don't put too much into that, because I don't know how credible the sources were that said he was going to actually go to the match, right? He's still, Oleksandr Usyk lives in the Ukraine. He doesn't live in the United States. I don't believe he may have fought in the United States a couple times, doesn't have a residence here, right? So him traveling all the way over from Ukraine to the United States for the Deontay Wilder match, to me, always seemed like it was a little bit of a stretch, and something that some people probably put out there on him to say, to kind of, I guess, generate interest in the match. May have been a communication and with something that, just the general public anticipated, since Usyk clearly said that he would be interested in the match with Deontay Wilder. Now, Oleksandr Usyk, there's also some reports coming out of the UK, out of the United States, from Todd DeBuff, that was just a couple days ago before the fight, that they believe that Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk were getting closer. To settling their match, which it would be an undisputed which would be for the undisputed heavyweight title between him and Tyson Fury. And I do believe that would probably be his preferred match, right? Because number one, it would be for the undisputed title. Number two, this is going to sound funny. Styles make fights, but man, I'm going to tell you, Deontay Wilder is very, 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 very dangerous, man. That's a very dangerous fight, man. That's the type of bout that, like Tyson Fury, you really do not, unless you don't have a chin, you don't really have to worry about just one shot and you're gone. That's not the scenario. And Oleksandr Usyk being a shorter southpaw, and if you look at the people that Tyson Fury's had problems with, it's been shorter fighters, and it's also been southpaws. The shorter guys are like John McDermott, Steve Cunningham, Tom Schwartz, who is the guy that cut his eye, that really, really did cut his eye like that. What's his name? Cunningham dropped him. But versus, Deontay Wilder, who, man, shorter guys have not had any success against him. The only guy that has had some significant success against him was somebody that was a lot bigger than him and was big enough to absorb a shot and get back up, right? So with Deontay, the question is, are you going to be able to get back up? Right? So it's not a question of if he, as far as everybody else has been concerned, it's not been a question of if he can hit you. It's going to be when he hits you, will you be able to get back up from when he cracks you? And if you listen to the sound of that shot with Robert HELENIUS, man, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. You let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.